How's everybody doing today? So, I'm going to talk a little bit about tension. Tension on your body is usually caused by some sort of anxiety, worry, or stress, and it's putting undue pressure on your joints and your muscles. Keeping them tense reduces flexibility. So if you're tense and stressed all the time and your joints are starting to hurt, it's probably due to somewhat of you not being. See, there's a direct correlation between being flexible in real life and flexibility in your body. If you're not being flexible and staying calm in your mental state when you're dealing with people or your day-to-day lives, your work and stuff like that, that tension starts building up in your body and then you become unflexible. So it's like definitely a mirror image reflection that happens to your body. So you're not being flexible in real life when you're dealing with your day-to-day activities, so your body becomes unflexible. I've experienced this myself, and I'm sure many of you have as well. So, when you let go of your anxiety and your tension and your stress, your body will start loosening up. Like if you have joint problems, like I said, if you have like back problems and neck pain, all of a sudden that relaxation will start loosening you up a little bit, where you're not feeling so much, pressure or pain on your body, and then that's doing all kinds of things, like letting more blood flow get in there to even heal even more. The electricity signals are not being blocked, so it like exponentially helps heal your body, because you're not having these barricades in your system, allowing your body heal itself naturally like it should. Plus the healing that you're doing mentally, and talking to your subconscious mind using your affirmations, like I'm healed by divine right and perfect ways. There's no disease in divine mind. That's another affirmation that you can use. All disease, like I said in the previous videos, all disease and sickness comes from a improper way of thinking in your mental state. If you believe disease and sickness is there, you'll get it. Or if you're living in a negative emotional state, that negativity and that worry and the anxiety will cause sickness as well. And when you start healing from this and doing your practices, you probably will get sick. And you're like, Brandon, I did all my practices and I've been doing this like heavily every day, and I keep getting sick. Well, now, because your body's in a healing state, it's releasing those toxins to get out of your system. So it's making you sick. Like it's like, let's say you have a ball of, like a balloon full of trash, liquid trash. It's being it's sitting in the room, and then you take a screwdriver and pop the balloon. All those toxins are just going to spill out all over the floor. That's kind of what's happening in your body. So when you're popping that balloon of toxins, basically it's being released, and then your body will try to get rid of it. But you're going to end up getting sick in the process. So a lot of people start doing their metaphysical practices. They get sick repeatedly, like multiple times. So I just want you to be aware of that. Like I said, you can't sell darkness. When you start healing, you're going to get sick until those toxins are either out of your system or dormant to where it's not affecting your body. And you're going to experience this, and it's part of the healing process. But trust me, if you didn't do it, you would suffer more long-term repercussions when you get older. If you're doing metaphysical practices like on a daily basis and having good nutrition and exercise, most likely when you're in your older age, you'll be in a much better state of health, where you're not going to the doctor all the time, or like being pushed around in a wheelchair. You know, that you see two kinds of elderly, right? You see the ones that can go on walks in the morning and that are smiling, and then the ones that have to be pushed around and feeling miserable all day. I'm not saying that, like, there's a difference between those people and what they're doing. If you didn't destroy your body your entire life by not practicing spirituality, nutrition, and exercise, you most likely will be in a worse state when you're older. Now, granted, genetics have a small factor, but it's very small. See, in spirituality, in the universe doesn't care about, it does not care about genetics whatsoever if you're doing the right thing. We've had many, many examples of this where people that didn't have like specific genetics overcame monumental tasks, and you're like, how did they do that? They're better than everybody else, but genetically they're not supposed to be doing that. Because there is no limits in the universe. It's only in your mind what's your limitations. People have healed themselves from being completely paralyzed to start walking again. Like they didn't walk their, first 25 years of their life, or got injured and didn't walk for 25 years, and then started believing in the universe and putting in a subconscious mind that they could start walking again, and they healed themselves and started walking. And a lot of them started running after that too. Like they weren't even in a wheelchair before. It looks like they were just like been that way their whole life, and they could be able to run. Yeah, they call them miracles, but if this is a 3D reality and virtual simulator, you can kind of like code the reality any way you want to an extent. You can bend the rules, so to speak, because this is a simulation. So your subconscious mind, excuse me, is running the simulation. And you keep telling the subconscious mind, "Hey, this is how it's going to be," or I mean, this is how it is right now, and this is how you're going to make it. Because your conscious mind, remember, is the master to the subconscious. The superconscious mind sends the transmission to it, but your conscious mind is the one telling, hey, I have this idea right now, or I've been having this idea, and this is how it's going to be. By choice, belief, whatever you want to call it, that's what you're going to impress on the subconscious mind. So that's basically all I wanted to say today. If you have any questions, like always, write it in the comments below, or email me at realitysimulator@gmail.com while you can. If I have more, if I have a lot of subscribers in 2 years or whatever, I might not be able to get to all those emails. So if you have questions now, have them so I have the opportunity to respond. And as always, I greatly appreciate you guys watching, and have a nice day.